MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Patrick Corbin is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 8:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Now that pitch is almost unfair right there. 20 miles per hour slower than the previous pitch, but he's got great arm action with it.
Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, number 19. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. high. Ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and one, here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Goldschmidt, the runner at third. Ozuna over at second. Molina on at first with 2 down. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Dakota Hudson will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading up
first.
for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
In now is Adam Eaton as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A runner in scoring position with none out. hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Bases empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fourth. No
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Kendrick stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.